What's up, you guys? So today we're gonna be doing a tour review on the Jurassic World Playleontology kit from the Jurassic World S.T.E.M line, which sadly did not make it through Dino Rivals and the other toy lines. Now, strangely, I actually did not really get a package for this. It just had a shipping label, and that was about it. But anyways, I'm gonna have to... Oh crap! I got this tablet stuck. I got it stuck. I'm sorry, guys. The little thing, a part of my tablet case got stuck inside this table. But anyways, here's the Jurassic World logo and the Tyrannosaurus. You can activate the DNA. There's a little card thing. There's Owen in blue. Playleontology kit. And that's about it for the front of the box. There's the S.T.E.M acronym. Here's the back of the box where you get 3 tools, dinosaur bones, and some plank, and the little container with the activation thing, and a card for the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and there's the fossil strikers, which I want to get that Velociraptor back. But anyways, let's unbox this baby. And even though I have a towel right here, I'm probably just gonna do this outside because, well, it's a pretty big excavation kit, and usually a lot of cheap excavation kits are normally pretty small, but still extremely messy. So, obviously, a big excavation kit is bound to be a lot messier. Alright, let's open this. So, immediately granted with cardboard. Alright, so we got the card plus instructions. We got some high quality tools. We got the card stand. We got the Activator Plus container, and we got a base. Now, it's time to open this thing. Now, I'm not going to be looking at the instructions, so sorry if you guys wanted to see the instructions. But anyways, here's the card that it comes with. There's the T-Rex and the Jurassic World logo right there. And there is a rendering of the animal. And let's just stick this part into the base. And now it's time to get this thing out. Okay, so this is a little DNA activator. You push this up or down, and then it just slams. And it comes in this container with a lid that isn't connected to the container, which makes it bound to be losable easily. And now we got big block. And now I will be transporting outside for this section. Alright, you guys, so I am outside, and I am doing it on here because I have a hose out here which can wash this stuff off. So, it's actually another layer of plastic, and luckily some of the bones are already peeking out. So we're going to aim there. Then, let's see if we can get it open with this chisel. And Yeah, we somehow got it open. Alright. Let's let the excavation begin with a time lapse. Alright guys, so the time lapse doesn't actually have audio in it. Like, you can literally hear nothing but my voice right now because the time lapse actually does not have audio. But this was a pretty hard mess to clean up, which you will see in a little bit. And I actually went pretty aggressive on this thing. So, yeah. You'll see my big mess in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I gotta find a way to clean all this crap up. Alright, I got my mess cleaned up. Now I shall clean the bones and come back. Okay guys, so I had cleaned up the bones. They're not 100% clean, but I kind of sound like one of those 9-year-old toy review channels where you're like, okay guys, so let's just, alright guys, so here's a little update on the little thing. Yeah, it's kind of what I sound like. But anyways, first off, let's go with the thin legs. Alright, so I'm really hoping the construction will be in frame for you guys. Alright, tight fit. Alright, now it's time for the first leg. It's been a long time since I owned one of these, so. Alright, well, I'm going to try to do the best I can. Let's plug in the DNA activation thing. Luckily, there's a little notch for where you can connect this, so that way it's secure. If I can even get it on the notch. Alright, got it on there. It's kind of hard to do. I'm really hoping this is in a frame for you guys. It's kind of towards the left, away from the frame. Alright. Okay, maybe if I have the jaw open, things will be a little bit better. Alright, works. So, got the head fixed on. Now it's time for the ribs. And if I hope the ribs go like this. These do have numbers, I do. These do have numbers, but going a long time without building a creation like this, it's kind of hard and you gotta get used to it. Alright. Got the tail on. Now it's time to put on the rib cage. And, oh. All right, it's a tight fit, but it should be pretty decent. Hold on, I'm gonna have to put the ribs together off frame. Maybe I might be applying the ribs incorrectly. Now it's time to put the arms on. Little armies. So at first it will be a pretty tight fit, but probably once you start to play with it a little bit, it'll be a little bit frustration free. As this thing is extremely tight and hard to put together. I think I've gotten the hang of it now. This is why the first time is always the hardest time. Because you're trying to get used to something that you haven't really done in, like, at all. So this video is a whole 10 minutes of me assembling this thingy. And if you're wondering what that banging sound is, I'm using a wooden hammer to really get this stuff on. That's how much trouble I am having with this. If I can't really even put the legs on, and I'm 13, how is a 5-year-old supposed to do this? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this thing is for ages 5 and up. Most of this video is literally just me building this Tyrannosaurus. That's all this video is mostly about. Like, literally, most of it is the T-Rex. Alright, so now let's just pop it on. Tried wooden hammer and it didn't work. Weird. Well, femurs are the strongest bone in the body, and there's really no exception. Alright, 12. Alright, we got into 12 minutes. Alright. I've gotten the leg on. I gotten one of the legs on. Hopefully the other leg will be a little bit easier than that one was. And yes, that one was easier. Yay. Alright. The tail is going to be a little bit squeaky. I had honestly forgotten how big this thing was, really. And let me tell you guys, it is big. Alright, so now let's try to plug it into the base. Alright, and here is the dinosaur. After 13 minutes of finally getting this thing assembled. I would say this whole video probably took like 20 minutes. But anyways, you open the jaw and then once you press the little Jurassic World logo / button, it chomps. And I would say this thing would be roughly as big as the extreme chomping Tyrannosaurus Rex. In fact, I actually have that right now where I am. Let's get the Tyrannosaurus out of the base for just a few moments. Okay, it does not stand very well. without the base. So we're gonna just plug it into the base. Alright, we got this thing built. And it's roughly the same size, a little bit longer. And so yeah, if you want to find an excavation kit that will definitely be worth your money, this is the one that will be worth your money. I mean, it's going to produce a humongous mess, but in the end, it will all be worth it. And I would have to say, I am satisfied. And overall, I give this thing a 100 out of 10 for it being so awesome. And not only is it not cheap like the rest of like those other excavation things, this thing actually has a lot more in store. And like, you can make it chomp. It's got a lot of articulation on it. It's even got some leg articulation. And you don't really see this a lot with Mattel beyond their Amber Collection line. And so yeah, I am overall satisfied. And I don't really care for the card too much, so. But this, yes. I'll see you guys soon, and goodbye.